Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be on a haul. I got like a few things from Too Faced, a couple things from Too Faced, and a couple things from Morphe to show you. And I'm also going to do comparisons between the old chocolate bar and the new chocolate that I got. So let's get started. So let's start off, of course, with the Too Faced palette. Of course, on my eyes. So this is what she looks like. Showed up pretty true to color. It is compared. Let me show you, and then show you what it looks like compared to the old one, which is right here. So that's the old one, and that's the newest one. So this one, the old one, it seems like it's more darker. This one is more kind of like subtle. So I'm going to swatch her. She plays beautiful. I don't get why people don't like Too Faced. They just don't. Usually they don't. They hate Too Faced and they go Goo Gaga for ColourPop. I'm like, okay, they do about the same thing, but Too Faced is a better quality. So I like to swatch all the shimmers. This one right here actually is like a satin, but I used it as a matte, so it did probably perform pretty good. If you see this little shit right here, that's ColourPop, because this guy doesn't go dark enough. Now on the eyes, it looks kind of how I want it. This way, these better. Let's try to use the purple in the crease. So anyways, let me swatch for you. Okay, so here's all the shadows of the palette. On my skin tone, the light mattes are not going to show up. And I got warm undertone, so it's more of like a neutral palette, so usually they pull gray. I can try swatching on my hand so you can see the depth of it, but other than that, they're not going to show up. Let me actually try to figure it out. Hang on. Okay, so here's the lighter mattes for me. Again, on my skin tone, it's kind of hard to see them, especially that one. But again, blow it up a little bit. So now, so you know the swatches of this guy. I'm going to swatch on the other hand of the original palette. Okay, so here's the original one. There's of course the new one. They do about the same in my opinion, but again, the original one goes a bit darker. Way darker, actually, way darker. So if you're more like this is about as dark as I can get. Okay, except for using that dark brown over the shadow, but again, this one's way darker. But yeah, this is almost like borderline black, and this one's like a chocolate brown. So that's what they look like. And of course, you don't have those big giant shadows, which is kind of nice. So that's what they are. So how they compare to the original ones is kind of similar. Again, the palette, again, Too Faced never swatches the best, but they always do perform nicely. Again, of course, this is the bad one because I tried to fix that guy up because I had fallout because I was trying to get the outer V a little bit darker because I was trying to use that purple, whoops, not you. Oops. The purple shadow right there as a matte, which did work, but it's just not dark. I like that. Okay, now let's get into the highlight real quick. So this is the Moon Crush highlight from Too Faced, of course. The packaging on these, I don't really like. The packaging is kind of cute, but it's kind of hard to get open. So it's kind of a pain in the neck to get open. Maybe, come on, there we go. So this is what it looks like. This is what the highlight on my cheek is. But yeah, hope you can see that. So yeah, let's swatch. So this is what she looks like. Actually, I might just swatch it. Right there on my Big Daddy swatch. You're gonna go look, what the crap's on your arms there? Okay, so it does have like a pinky sheen to it, like a peachy sheen to it. Yeah, it's so not coming up on camera, is it? Nope. It does have, it's not like a duochrome or anything, but it does have that kind of like a peachiness to it. And then it's more champagne. So on my skin, it does work pretty good. Kind of, but it's not going to be like a blinding highlight. And it's not glittery at all. So there's that. Okay, now let's get into Morphe. So I do have these on my face as well. I've used them. This is the second time I used them. I've used this guy like so many times because I've had it before. So let's talk about the powder. The powder I do like. It's a nice matte powder. Of course, it's underneath the eyes right now, and down here and here. Okay, what the heck? But yeah, so I got in shade Banana Witch, which it's a darker yellow for me. Of course, the regular banana is just too light for my skin tone. So this is going to be more brightening for me. So of course, if you're more tan, you'll like this shade. This one, again, if you have matte skin, I want to get it. But if you have more normal to oily, you will love it. But that's that. Then the concealer I have is in Tan 22, and that's underneath my eyes. I do like it. It's really nice. The shade has like doesn't have like a big doe-foot, but it has a smaller doe-foot. I'm trying to figure out where to put this. So there's that. That's the shade. It does have that Morphe scent to it, which kind of smells like the Wet n Wild one. But yeah, so it's not. It says a soft radiance. On me, it does. I have fine lines right here, so that's gonna go in anywhere. I get that from my mom, get my dad. We get the idea. So yeah, but around here it looks look pretty good with the powder and the concealer. I do like it. It's nice. I do like the Morphe 2 they have concealer is more of a light coverage. This one right here is more of like say a medium coverage. Then this guy is beautiful. This is a Filter Effect Soft Focus Foundation, and this one is in shade Tan 23. Funny how I got 22 concealer. And this one, that in tone, it says it's more of a red. The only thing I don't like was finding my shade. I could probably go a shade out, but the shade, because I was debating on what shade to get. Of course, the one I was thinking was, and I swatched it, I was like, hell no, because that's a little bit too dark. Then the one above it, I think that's about, above this one was a cool tone, which that's not going to work. My fridge just went on. Then I'm like, so the only thing I don't like is the shade, is the undertone range, but then the shade range is pretty good. It does go kind of like light to dark and everything like that. But if you can find your undertone, you will love it. It's a really pretty foundation. It's more of like a medium to full coverage. And then in me, it's like I said, it's like a soft. I think it's more soft, like a satiny finish. Of course, I do have a finishing powder, that highlight thingy I use for my skin, so it gets kind of more dewy-ish. But yeah. So on me, it lasts pretty decent on my skin. I wore it the other day, and it did last pretty good, more than most foundations. Usually I always get a breakup around here. That's always happens because I always rub my nose. Certain chemical smells like freaking drugs and like especially weed kills, cigarettes, all that crap, chemicals just kills my nose. And of course, body odor, which I swear people don't take showers. I'm basically dead at the end of the day with people smelling like they haven't taken a shower in about 2 weeks. But yeah, so this one is, I do really like it. It is a pretty foundation. Again, if you can't find your undertone, let me swatch the shade I got so you can see what she looks like. I'm just going to use the shade a little bit on the cap. So that's what I got. Again, I wish I would have gone a little bit up, but I don't think I could, because then I would have had the one I was looking at. It was really just, that in tone was, the depth was it was okay, but it was just, it needed about like another shade above it. I think there's maybe 2 of them above. There was the one there's like a lot of, the shade range goes from light to dark, so you can have no problem finding your depth. You just have to find your undertone, which is the problem, because this one, it says it's more of like the one I was looking at was more golden, but I was like, I swatched and I was like, no. But yeah, because it's just way too dark. It does work for me, but I kind of want a little bit darker. So it will work more better in my winter time than in my summertime. It's more of a winter shade for me. So yeah, so that's where I'm at in this. So hope you guys like this. I kind of covered this guy, so I'm most likely not going to do a review on him. But yeah, I need to film some other ones, so that might be tomorrow. I don't know. I kind of want to go to my friend's house. I'm going to do that today, but I kind of want to spend the night. But of course, I got to be there early. Lada, this is freaking hell. And until then, I'll talk to you guys later in my next video. Bye, guys.